Happy Halloween.
Hi guys, happy Halloween. We thought we'd
Happy
surprise
Halloween. Woo, 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 woo.
everybody. I know.
Hi,
We're gonna let
Essie.
everybody.
Hello, Brenda.
Hi,
Hello,
Essie.
Essie. Debbie.
Hey Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
I need to
Gonna
clip
let
this
everybody
here.
get on. Freaking Liz is creeping us out. I'm like
Yeah.
scared she's gonna like crawl through the screen.
I'm gonna crawl in the screen.
Yeah. Look, you got your little lick. She can put her hair back.
I know.
Hi,
Yeah,
Brenda.
I
Hi,
have
Brenda. Hi,
to.
Paula. Hi, Melody.
Hi, Melody. I wish we could see all y'all and made everybody dress up. We should have made it a Halloween party online. How could we have done that? That was
I
a
don't
good
know.
idea. We could have online Halloween party.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Carol.
Hi,
Dale.
Dale. Hi, Carol.
I showed Dale my Clydesdale today. It wasn't her best picture, but he said that I keep saying I'm going to show her, and I didn't show the picture. Paula's in her housewife costume. I know all about the housewife costume.
Well, and on my in my defense, I was told about this about 7 o'clock. So like I had to like contact a neighbor
Yeah.
because I had nothing.
She was looking for a mask. She wanted a hockey mask. And so she went to the neighbor and told him to give her she needed a Halloween costume.
Well, at first I was like, I could wear my Hillary Clinton mask, but that would have just scared everyone the hell right off the podcast. So that wouldn't have been a good idea.
I think we did good. We came up with stuff, and
We did.
a lot of exciting things happened this week, and a lot of unsettling things, but it is nature. But so what's all right, Liz, you're our boots on the ground every day. What's going on?
Oh, a lot of restorations. They're bringing a lot of sticks, more grass than ever. I believe
Hi,
there
Kevin.
should be a brood patch coming up there as well.
It is?
I believe there's a beginning somewhere there, and we're gonna be seeing him soon if they let us see it, of course, because they are very private on that. When we see it, we will see it soon, and then everything will happen, of course. But we're seeing a lot of restorations lately. Today, I saw F-23. She went like a bad eagle upside down, and then she just stood there for a few long minutes there. She will not let go. She will not flash. She just stay there like, oh, this is cool. Then she
Wow.
let go, and it was really fun to watch. While M15 was on the ground, he was battling the stick that was on the ground because the stick kind of went over him, and he was trapped like a cage. I was laughing while the other one was right up there. I'm like, oh my god, I have two clowns over here. It was fun to watch. It was.
Did you get a picture of her when she was hanging upside down?
I do, but the thing is, the way that she was, there were so many branches on the middle, but you can see her upside down. But
Oh, wow.
Fun to watch. And then M15 was like watching her, like, "What are you doing, woman?"
Yeah.
He was watching, and then when he was on the ground watching, she was like upside down doing her thing. It was fun. It was just cracking me up.
Wow. I thought it was
Barbie.
cool when you were telling me that earlier, but I'm like, she is just a nut. She has got a little bit of crazy in her, don't she? She's very
amazing. She has her
very good
signature
skills.
She's got
Definitely
crazy
an excellent
moves.
flyer.
Yes.
She's definitely an excellent flyer.
and
Oh yeah,
good
she's
strength
amazing.
and good
Yeah.
strength as well. The power, how they break those sticks. Oh boy, I have to tell you.
I
That is
wonder if
amazing.
she was giving you like Happy Halloween, Liz, hanging upside down. I'm a bad eagle.
Yeah. Whoo. That was great. That was great to watch.
So what else is happening over there?
Of
I've been
course,
trying to watch, but I just have a problem. Like, I've been doing that multi-view, and I can't ever seem to catch anything. But you told me the trick today, so I'm going to try that tomorrow.
Also, the owls are visiting more often as well, which is nature. It's normal that they do that. It's their season as well. Owls will be owls. And one thing that the owl cracked me up, I was laughing so bad. When M15 left the fish gift there for F23 for the next day, of course, the owl came in and then the owl took the fish. Oh, look, room service. We got fish. He grabbed that fish and then he took off. I was laughing. I'm like, oh boy. So he took the fish. He's going to eat it elsewhere. Then M15 came in the morning. You have to see his face like looking for the fish. Where's the fish? I know it was there.
Right.
I mean, it was hilarious.
To
to see them like that, it was kind of fun to watch.
Sorry, my camera keeps like.
Hi, Patty.
I don't know. I think there's a ghost in the camera. It keeps slowly going like this, and I'm like, "What is the camera doing?" I bet the owl was like, "Man, this is a really good nest."
Yeah, we have a nest, we have room service, we have food. We're good to go.
Yeah,
We didn't even ask for it. Here it is.
I know, it's pretty funny. So,
It's interesting to watch your behavior, and then the camps is a great opportunity to watch that as well.
So I guess like who would have eggs first? The eagles, if she's pregnant now, would she have, or owls about the same? Do they have eggs around like same time?
The early nesters, sometimes the owls may do mid-November. Others will do December through January, which being F23 the new mate, we don't know yet.
Right.
She may be the first, who knows? But we have to wait and see how everything unfolds. Either way, we have to kind of watch what Mother Nature is bringing us. I know that we humans don't agree most of the time of Mother Nature, but it's nature, and we have to accept it either way.
Yes, that's true, and that I think that's hard in a lot of ways, because it's change. It's also maybe not the way you want it to go, but it's still nature.
Mm-hmm. And we learn a lot about it as well with nature.
Yes.
Definitely have, for sure. It's just kind of just weird how things are playing out. But didn't you mention that an owl, like they just did this at another nest? Owls are coming to visit another nest.
They went to the nest, and then one of the resident eagles shoot them off, like escort them out, and then so hey, you're not welcome here.
Those eagles were around.
Yeah, they were around.
I wonder, do you guys think that M knows they're there?
They probably know. They might be known because they're perching somewhere around.
Do you think so?
The thing, I think maybe, I'm not quite sure 100% because I don't speak English or Owlish. Not an expert in any ways. Just my opinion and my point of view is maybe when they get to the point that the eggs are close to be laid, then they're gonna stay closer. Plus, knowing that they will hit them during the night, where they gonna
that's what's going to be tough, because that is going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen whether or not. I think they're waiting it out until they're ready. Not sure, but.
Kevin says, does anybody know where the owls sleep during the day?
Usually across the street, across the road, or most likely hidden on the west pastures. If you see a lot of crows, you will know that they're there because they will mob them pretty constantly.
Oh, the crows follow the great horned owls around?
Yeah. And the crows are known being very number one enemies of the owls. And if the owls get a really big group of them, that's not going to end well most of the time. But yeah, they're being known by chasing the owls pretty good.
A whole mob of them.
Yeah, it's like a mob. Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing how everything goes together. If you really think about it, it's just like it is that's what's great about the cameras. And it's also great. It's not even the cameras, because you guys are down there on the ground.
Yeah, we have.
So it's playing out in front of your eyes too. I'm talking about, it's just amazing to look at the two different views of it. Like like for instance, for myself, I haven't been able to come to the nest the last few weekends because of work. But I'm so obsessed with trying to catch the owls in the nest. I want to catch it live. I keep missing them. So I've been hoping like to see them and everything. And I don't know. And then I miss like, it's amazing to see how much work they've done on the nest since I've been there. And it's only been 2 weeks. And it's like, look at how much they built on their nest. And I don't know. Barb, you were there over the weekend.
Yeah, that nest is like, it's looking better and better. It like compared to the nest when last year's babies came. I mean, it's like night and day.
I know. It was quite a shack back in the day. Just a few months ago. It was an old cracker house. Like back from like the 1800s. It's like that lonely barn. That's one thing I love about Florida's landscape. Sometimes you're going through in the old, empty, old Florida cracker house, just sitting out there, falling apart, dilapidated. That's kind of what his home was looking like there for a while. It's like kids watch the holes in the floor, for sure. Remember watching the babies go around the holes in the floor of it? Get on the edge and
there were so many times I thought those babies were just plink,
all over the edge. Yes. There was no rail whatsoever.
Okay, I see. I'm like a Detroit Red Wings at Mardi Gras.
I feel like the Mardi Gras kind of thing. There's a whole
Little
mix
House
there.
on the Prairie nest. Little House had that nest beat. Little House on the Prairie definitely beat that melody.
Hello, Joanne. Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween to everybody that is coming in.
I'm talking about Liz is there. Like, Liz, what time do you get the nest? You get there early. It's still dark, right?
Yes, it's still dark. The point that me being there early, I just want to catch the owl, which I did one time that I did. I was over there. They were at the porch, one of them. Then they flew out. All I can is just to see it, but I cannot record it because my cameras are not good for low light. I need just some equipment for that.
Right.
Then I saw the owl fly towards the front pine, stood there for a little bit. Then that one went across the road, and then the other one went across the road for a different direction. Both of them, they were there. And then you can hear them hooting as well. So,
right. So you hear the owls in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I will hear them in the morning. That's the point of me being there in the morning, just to listen and see if I can see them anywhere else beside the nest.
So you're spying on the owls
I'm
too.
Spying on the owls.
Are you spying on the owls?
Stalking them.
What do you think, Barb? Are you spying on the owls too?
I'm not spying on them. Liz is stalking them, actually.
I'm stalking them. I love owls, so.
Hey, Liz. Well, you got your barrettes in your hair. I was like, you could do the perfect owl stalker look right now in your Halloween costume, but you have your barrettes in. Remember when you put your hair down? That's the owl stalker.
Oh yeah, totally.
I know. So I'm talking about, what do you think? So if the owls there's no possible way the owls could lay eggs before her. Or, well, I guess anything could happen.
Anything could happen. We just don't know. We just have to see. We have to wait and see how it plays out.
What would happen? Do you think that they would come back and fight the owls for their territory?
That would be interesting. We don't know yet.
Because I worry about them, the eagles, because the same could happen, that the owls are claiming this as their home. And then the eagles come back and take it over. That definitely, I think, like it would be, the owl strikes would be a lot more, I think, than last year. And last year was a lot, but every year is a lot. But
every year they're gonna have it no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the owls are really pretty much have claimed that as their spot. Especially, what was pretty cool about watching him? Did you see the video where he brought the food gift and then he's calling and calling and calling, and her first time she called back, he goes, wow, like, mama. She's called back, and then she doesn't come, and then all of a sudden she shows up. That is pretty neat. I'm talking to see how they operate.
No, Kevin, there hasn't been any hits recently on the eagles.
No,
I think, well, because they haven't been there at night. They haven't been roosting there.
Eagles are during the day. Owls are there at night. It's kind of right now working out that they bypass each other. But like you said, M noticed his fish was gone. Like, okay, wait a minute, where's my fish at? You think he knows?
Honey, where's my fish? Did you see the fish there? It's like, what fish you're talking about? Where's the fish I just left here? That's a human thinking.
Do you think that M knows like something's been in the nest, or do you think it's just...
Could be, probably so. I would think so.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, I need to come to the nest at night.
I don't think they want to get hit yet, so they're just probably preparing when the eggs are laid, then they want to endure that when the eggs are there.
Right. Oh, gosh, that's just terrible.
I don't know. We're wishing for the best for both as well, either way.
Yeah, Melody said there's owl cooties in there. It's like, I was gonna look up, does anybody know, do you know, Barb, if the owls, like, do they have a sense of smell, like a good sense of smell?
No, I don't think they do. But they have really good
I
ears.
think the eagles probably have a better sense of smell than the owls do.
You think so?
I don't think none of them has it.
What's their best trait, you think, of the eagle? Their eyesight?
During the day, yes.
They're both really strong raptors. Both are really strong. Owls are the top of the list. The eagles are the second.
Yes.
So it's really good.
Dale said if the owls did lay eggs in the nest, would the eagles chase them out?
That is a good question. That's something that I would like to see.
Yeah. Opportunistic owl. That's right, Essie. They sure are.
Yeah, they are. They don't build their own nest.
Who wouldn't like that nest?
Everybody will love that nest.
And they keep building the rail higher and higher. Like, he's got a really good little dip in there. Nice little, it'll keep them nice and warm when it does, if it gets cool in Florida.
It needs to get cool in Florida.
Right?
Saturday is supposed to be cooler.
It is?
Yeah, it's supposed to be cooler, I think.
I get excited when I hear.
But not on the weekend. It's still going to be hot on the weekend.
Have the owls been there every night? Summer's asking.
Yes, they have.
For the last, what, you think, week and a half? He's been coming for a while.
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
And then if you see the little horns, a lot of people say they have the horns. The horns, those are being called plumage horns. They're actually just stuff of feathers. It's nothing. It's not ears either. The ears are symmetrical, which means one of the ears is higher than the other one, which is pretty interesting how that nature works.
Yes.
Because those ears will help them to more easily pinpoint the exact location of the prey or where the sun is coming from.
So these are not their ears. These are their ears.
Those just pairs of the feathers, just feathers.
Just feathers that are there. They are very cool looking, and their eyes and how they turn that head around. I'm talking about they're very interesting. Paula says it's 30s here in Maryland. I wish that it would get cold here like that. Peggy says she's in Pennsylvania. It's going to be 34. I just would like some cold weather.
It is snowing already over in Decorah on Iowa.
Is it already?
And in Charlotte also, Montana there's a lot of snow there.
Oh yeah, Montana got nailed with.
Yeah, I was watching the Charlotte osprey nest because I like to watch when the owl comes in because they have owls there. The great horned owl came in with another big prey, which they're trying to identify what kind of prey they think is another owl they were eating. Either a barn owl or either a great horned owl. So they're trying to figure out which one.
And which cam is this?
That one is in Montana. That's in Charlotte. And it's Explorer. If you watch Explorer, the osprey nest,
The osprey nest.
the osprey, they do have an osprey there that when they nest, when they lay the eggs and such, they have the great horned owl hitting them as well. They have that issue. And they also, the owls, when the ospreys are away, their migration, they're out there, that the season is over, the great horned owl visit every night at that nest. And also they mate there, they will eat there and then do everything as these owls are doing our nest over here. Same thing, same behavior, sort of. But when they're nesting elsewhere.
Yeah. I have to take it
which
back.
Is interesting.
He looked like a pipsqueak to me, but I guess he's a full-size owl. He's the young owl, though. He appears to be a young owl. What do you think? Do you think he's young? Uh-oh. She lost sound.
Okay, now repeat that again.
I was like, I could tell the look. Okay, this was the look that none of us knew about last time. So the owl, he appears to be a young owl. He doesn't seem to be very old. He looked like, can you hear us, Liz?
It could be the cam, how it looks. It can be the same owl, but it might be the look because the cams are really good.
Yeah, they're very clear.
Yeah, I mean, he does look small, but maybe it's just because the nest is so much bigger.
Yeah, but
I think.
And maybe it was the angle that we looked at him that time, because he looked really small, but then the other night when I was watching him over here, he was definitely much bigger. So I think it's the same owl. I'm not for sure. But do you think
it has to be the same one?
You think, yeah, that's what I'm pretty much.
Liz, Summer's asking a good question. You might know the answer to this because I don't. It says, do owls hear the eagles coming into the nest?
I probably think so because they have really good earrings.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, the eagles never hear the owls coming because they're silent when they fly.
Not even the praise. Like, there's a video that I put there that
you want me to show it?
Just a little brief information there that is pretty neat.
Okay, hold on. Oops, wrong thing. I got to turn down my YouTube volume. I learned this the other day. Somebody said it was just blaring through there. Hold on. Nothing ever works when I want it to on here. Okay, I'm going to share this video. Play.
Every time someone tells you they vacation in the same place,
that's not it.
I'm going to go right there.
Why?
That's the ad.
Oh, yes.
Travel like you mean it with IHG.
It's scary to come off right now. There we go.
This is the
Can you guys hear it?
Owl's time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's one of the largest and most powerful owl species in America. As dusk turns to dark, he looks down into a forest clearing. His eyes are tuned for optimal night vision. But more importantly, he listens. His ear-like horns are simply tufts of feathers. No one knows for sure what they're for, but they have nothing to do with hearing. His real ears are hidden under his head feathers. They're positioned asymmetrically. The right one is slightly higher than the left one. Sound reaches one ear a fraction of a second later than the other. That gives him incredible accuracy, pinpointing the source.
This link,
a faint rustling in the dead leaves. It's another nighttime hunter, a deer mouse. He's patrolling the leaf litter, looking for bugs and seeds. The owl hasn't quite keyed in on the sounds, but a turn of the head changes that. Its head spins a full 270 degrees, 3/4 of a full rotation. His ears
I'm gonna pause
tell his
this.
light-sensitive eyes exactly where to look. His two main senses are in sync.
We gotta watch him get the rat. We've waited this long. We've gotta watch it. It's on.
Target locked.
Target locked. I'm sorry. When I saw the rat, I'm like, I gotta watch him get the rat.
Now, the owl unleashes
Goodbye.
another secret weapon. Fringed wing feathers that muffle any flapping sound. It's a double advantage. The owl can still hear its prey while flying, and the mouse doesn't have a clue what's coming.
It's over with.
There we go.
And
Goodbye.
probably never knew what hit him.
That's the
That's
only
where I
way
wanna
to go. That's the only.
And how he swallowed too. He will swallow the whole
Oh,
thing.
do you want me to go back? I just paused it. Hold on.
No, that's
No,
okay.
it's okay. No,
Okay.
no, it's okay.
I was like, okay. I didn't know what to do with the video, but I thought we gotta go. We watched it that long. We have to watch it to that. Scarlett, don't
Debbie
you
wants to
wish
know,
you
don't
had
you
it?
wish you had him?
Debbie, don't even try it because y'all don't even want to know. This morning I was in the bathroom and I heard it.
No.
Yes, it's been gone for months. And
Oh, good Lord.
it's been like a month and a half or something that I got. I guess one has come back over here, so it's on. No,
You better get an owl.
I know I need to put. I think what I'm going to do is go get me like 5 more owls and put them all around the whole place out in the yard. Just put an owl everywhere.
You know
Because
they
the
do have
squirrels-
owls that are motion activated, that their heads will move.
Well, yes, they got some that the lights will turn like a
Yeah.
yellowish orange, and so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and get a few more because I had them on the fence, for squirrels taking my Christmas lights. So now I'm just gonna get multiple ones and be like, everything's gonna be terrifying.
I think they want to post the video again to the chat so
Yeah,
everybody can see it.
Joanne Williams wants to know if you could post the link again.
Oh, what happened to
The
it?
video.
Did it go away?
It got
I
buried.
think you
It got
posted it
buried.
once, but
Okay, here I'm gonna do it again. There you go. There you go.
summer
it
we
isn't
don't
good.
know.
I'm going to go back and watch the video because you can tell it's a very, very good one. Summer wants to know how long till F-23 lays eggs.
We don't
It's
know.
another.
We don't know yet.
We don't
Nothing
know.
is.
It's
With Harriet, we knew, but since F-23, since it's new, we just have to wait and see when.
Yeah.
Normally, November is the moment of the truth. The date, we shall see. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Melody says she used snap traps and tossed the dead mouse outside for the hawks. I worry about my little dogs getting in a snap trap, so I can't even use the snap trap.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The owl worked last time. I have faith that it's going to work this time, but now I feel like I've got to just strategically place the owls, like one on the porch, one on my front porch, up on the thing. Everybody's gonna be like, "Boy, she really likes owls. She's got owls everywhere." I'll be known as the owl lady next. Let's see, Carmen Santiago. Any idea when the cams will come back on the pond? I don't know. We're not affiliated with them.
We don't know.
Yeah. So I don't see any of the moderators in here.
They will open chat over November 5th, so that will be a good way to kind of ask them there.
Yes.
Because we really don't know.
Nope. Let's see. Kate and Orlando
Sorry.
said mothballs in a sock. Yes, they do not like mothballs either, but I think that they just get used to the mothballs. For sure. Yeah, you can go over, Carmen, and check out the Southwest Florida Eagle Cam and in their chat group. I'm sure that they can answer those questions for sure. She said likely. I missed something. What were they talking about? It said likely when babies are ready to fledge.
Oh, I missed that. I don't know.
What was that, Essie? I don't know what the conversation was. Do you know, Liz? What Essie?
No. No.
We're lost, Essie. That's nothing new. Essie tells me the other day, she goes, is everything okay? And I'm like, sure, what is it? And she goes, well, there's no post. It says Scarlett made a post and that I didn't type anything. I didn't attach nothing. It just made a post. And I was like,
Oops.
oh, I don't even remember what I was going to post. Let's see.
That was a pretty cool post.
Yeah. I guess Dale and Essie know what they're talking about. Oh, when the pond cam is up, or when the pond cam is up. On, she said that after the Eagles. It's up before the Eagles fledge, though.
Usually.
Yeah, it's up before then. Not
So we'll see what
100%,
happens.
but I'm pretty sure that I watched it way before the Eagles fledge. Pond
Yeah.
cam for the-
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we're gonna see more nestorations, and then mating,
Yes,
and more food
And
gifts.
boy, have they
And
been
more food
mating.
gifts.
more food gifts. I think that's cute. I'm kind of mad my husband doesn't bring me food gifts.
They gotta.
No, he brought her.
There's-
Liz, how many fish did he bring her? That 2 fish. The one I've got pictures of her eating, and then it's funny. One of them, a picture, and Liz, you probably know this, but this is something that I saw a picture of F-23 when she was speaking her beak. And I noticed that if she's speaking the right side of her beak, the tongue is out on the left side, and vice versa.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I thought that was really interesting because I got a picture of that with Harriet, and then I just got a picture and I posted it, I think yesterday, with F-23 with the beak, with the tongue out.
Mhm.
So it's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's really cool how they do it.
Let's see, there's some around there.
They just lose everything off, whatever they have stuck there. Everything gets cleaned out.
Got to see what did everybody do for Halloween? I didn't see a picture. I've got to see a picture of my granddaughters. I haven't been on there. I totally forgot today was Halloween. Then I'm like, okay, let's dress up. Oh, Direcsa from Canada in the minus temps. Who I couldn't even imagine what that's like.
It's cold.
You've been in it. That's
Yeah,
right.
really cool.
Alaska, is it like that in Alaska, Barb?
It was colder in Michigan.
Michigan,
It
really?
wasn't that bad when I went to Alaska. It was pretty good, but there was
See,
days
you
in
have, like,
Michigan. Oh my God,
postcards, though.
freezing.
I'm talking. Liz, you're from Puerto Rico, right?
Mhm.
You have weather like Florida all the time, right?
Yes, until you get to the mountains, the temperature drops to 50 sometimes,
Oh,
or
okay.
60, and it's really fresh and it's really cold.
Wow. Yeah, you have like
Yeah.
postcard snow. You've been in it, Barb.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
time snow in Michigan.
I've always wanted to just go have a snowball fight, make a snow angel, and build a snowman. That's all I want to do. I just want to do those 3 things. Everybody, the first thing they'll say is, you don't want to drive in it. I did not say I want to drive in it. I said I just want to show up, pop up in the snow, build the snowman, hit you with some snowballs,
Okay,
and
I'm
then
sorry.
lay down, do a snow angel.
I have done all that.
Sorry, I can't anymore.
Barb, you just broke character.
I'm sorry, I just can't anymore, man. Those feathers are like poking me in the eye.
Hey, you know what my black stuff is on my face? It's black charcoal mask. It's gonna.
I didn't
rip my
have any
face.
of that.
So not only am I dressed up for Halloween, I'm also doing my beauty regimen on my face.
Oh, perfect. Debbie wants to know if you've ever seen snow, Scarlett.
No,
Liz?
no, not that I remember.
I have.
I had slushy snow one time that I still actually have in a vial. It would turned to slush before it hit the ground. They promised me that I would see snow, and it didn't happen. And then they go, oh, it normally snows. It's just like it's that yucky snow where it just gets all, and that's the stuff they say you don't want to drive in, the slush. The cold.
Yep, I've been there, done that, and it's not good.
No,
Paula,
that's
you
really
haven't
scary.
seen snow either? How many people have not seen snow? I want to know. Kate says, oh, that's right, because you went to Switzerland. She said in France. Yes, I will be youthful Essie on one face, and the other side, I will get older. I like that.
Now I know Debbie Myers has seen snow. Melody has seen snow.
Carol Brown says she loves the snow, but she doesn't love the cold. So Anna Marie Taylor reached out to me today, and she is coming. I'm gonna pull this up. That can't be right. Hold on. November 18th. So they listened to our podcast, and her friends are coming from the Netherlands, and they're coming to the Eagle Nest to meet all of us on the 18th.
What day is that?
Wow.
It's a Saturday.
Awesome. That is
Saturday.
so cool.
So, yeah, November 18th. And her friends are coming all the way from the Netherlands, and then they're coming to visit the Eagle Nest and meet us. So
That's
I told her,
amazing.
yeah, I
Nice.
told her I would definitely be there for that. I would not let them come all the way from the Netherlands and not show up. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I meant to mention that earlier, and it just slipped my mind.
It was a very interesting.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I guess they're big fans of everyone's, and
From the whole world, a lot of people have been down from either from France,
yes,
from Canada, from
Germany.
Netherlands,
Is-
Germany, Scotland, Norway,
Yeah, Germany.
you've met a lot of
Brazil.
people recently from different places. Is this when they normally come? It seems like more have come than I've ever seen there. What do you
And
guys
they have
think?
more have come also from New York, from Minnesota, from Michigan, and just recently people from Texas, Tennessee, Kansas.
I think that's a great tribute, though. I think that
Mhm.
since Harriet's gone, I think it's something for them to just come and see. And probably a lot of cases, I heard one woman said, I wish I wasn't here now. I wish I would have come when Harriet was here. But I think
And that's from a person from Ohio came also. She said, I missed Harriet, so now I'm just here. And then she enjoyed the stay.
I think it's like
over.
a sense of closure for them. Maybe it helps, just like different things have helped all of us get through it. I think maybe for some of them, that's like a sense of closure for them to, help deal with it. And it is a magical place. I think all of us have talked about how magical that place is, and you definitely feel it when you're down there. And just all of us, it's like a big family out there. It's pretty much the same photographers all the time.
True
It's
that.
Well, I
really
mean, I don't want to
feeling.
say, I don't want to I guess compare it to certain places, but it is special and it is magical, and there's such a sense of peace when you're there. Like, I don't know how to put the whole thing into words. Liz, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. You just have to be there and experience everything. And then now that M15 has a new mate, and they're both starting to be in sync on everything that they do, it's a really cool thing.
Right. Essie said, did you guys catch that the first Pritchett page chat is November 5th?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Very good. Let's see. What else did we miss? Oh, that is the end. Paula says it is a spiritual place.
Definitely.
Yes. Paula, where do you live at? Where does she live at again? Essie, you've got to come for sure. You need to come down.
Yeah.
Sometime, whenever
So
you're ready to come down.
Are you at the nest in the morning, Liz?
Yeah, whenever I can.
I think, I was going to mention, I think Marie went out for Halloween. Desiree, everybody had family come in. So that's
Yep,
why.
they're out there doing trick or treat and Halloweening
Yeah,
up there.
I know. I wonder if they got any Almond Joy bars or Reese's peanut butter cups.
I have a sneaker.
You have a Snickers bar?
I got some
Yeah.
peanut M&Ms.
Oh my gosh. So I got all this candy in there, and it's to go to Redneck Mud Park for the kids. And I'm like, oh, there's chocolate in there. I really want some chocolate. I'm like, I just want some coffee and some chocolate. And it's like, Halloween should be that night that you can have chocolate and coffee.
Well, I totally forgot that we were doing this. And like, I called my neighbor yesterday. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, tomorrow's Halloween. I said, could you pass out candy for me? And they're like, yeah. I said, because I said, and they're like, well, how come you can't do it? And I'm like, oh my God, like I got this podcast and I've got to do this, that, and the other. And they're fine. That my neighbors are so cool. They're just like, yeah, no problem. Then, you know, of course, all the kids
They're
are out
probably
there.
watching us.
I'm running
They're
out there.
probably
You have a
watching us
Halloween
right
mask?
now. Yeah, they're sitting there going, wow, our neighbor talks about eagles and she dresses up. I'm sure I've had some of my friends come from my Facebook page and they don't know anything about it. And they'll come in and then they'll say something to me later. They're like, I didn't know that you guys had an eagle podcast. I've seen it a couple of times, but I didn't know that was the podcast. So I'm like, well, you never clicked on it? Well, no. Well, how are you going to know what it's about if you don't click on it? I'm like, it's great. But I know a lot of people that live here and have lived here for a long time. They know nothing about the Eagles.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How is that?
Yeah,
Isn't that
true.
amazing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went into the doctor last week, and
Yeah.
I was talking to her, and she's like, "You got to send me the address to the Eagles Nest. I really, really have to see it." And so I'm gonna go up. She said she couldn't go last weekend, so I'm gonna go up and give her the address this week. So we'll see, but
Yeah, it's true. So a lot of people, since they're so busy in their world, they have not stopped and then
Smell the roses.
exactly, and they see around. There's beauty out there, and they have not been able to do that.
Yes.
And then
I'm
when they
guilty
stop,
of that.
I've been living since so many years, and I never knew that there was an eagle nest over here. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, I was stunned.
yeah.
It amazes me, but I am
Yeah.
I can be so caught up in work. I'm one of those people that I stop to smell the roses. And I think the older you get, you realize that you need to. My
Mhm.
my
Once
mom
in
and
a
I were
while.
talking about time is a real thing.
Yes.
And I just it's very, very important to take a moment and just breathe and soak it in. But that to me, just the other day, I was almost 12 o'clock and I thought, I should have went to the eagle nest. I could have done this when I came back. I could have, gone to the eagle nest, even if it was for 15 minutes. I could have went to the eagle nest, saw you guys, and went back to work. And I didn't. I was so bummed out all day. And I thought, I really just need to go by, even if it's just for a few minutes, and just say hello and sit there for a moment, because I enjoy looking at that nest and I love watching them fly. I love watching her. She's pretty amazing.
They're amazing on the forest, how they snap those sticks and then branches and then they carry it out. It's power right there.
And we won't mention, but we got a little inside information on something, and I think that's pretty cool. We're going to have to go check it out. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Thank you, Patty. I'm glad you finally got it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Did she, I have problems because I don't know. All of our magazines are shipped in clear plastic sleeves. Sometimes I wonder, I would hate to ever think that somebody within the organization takes them, but it really frustrates me that we send out magazines a lot, especially the ones lately with the Eagle stuff in it. They don't arrive at their destination.
Well,
Mm.
Patty got hers, but her mailbox was soaked and something happened. And the calendars that I send out are in plastic, but something must have got torn because her calendar got soaked. But she said her whole mailbox is full of water.
Oh no.
And if she has, like, you know, the horrible mail people like we have here in Buckingham, oh my God.
That's sad.
Oh no, it is sad. It's really sad.
I don't understand it. Like, it's not like that in Orlando where we came from, where all the streets have the same numbers all the way down.
Oh no, ours do.
But yeah. Oh my gosh. So my
So
mail's
stupid.
always on the other street, and the other street will bring my mail over to my house all the time. And it's like, they're two different names. Like, how does this happen all the time? But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know about the mail service anymore. I spend a lot of money on mail, and
Yeah, me too.
yeah, it takes a lot for it'll say that it gets there to 2 to 3 days, and then somebody will say it's like a week and a half, and then it shows up, and it's like,
I
what?
just had a lady today. Hers finally showed up. It took a week to get up to Tampa. Really?
That happens a lot because it'll bounce. Like, I'm not for sure how it works, but it like leaves here, goes to Tampa, comes back.
Well, maybe did it leave here or go to California and then go to Tampa? Or, I mean,
I
really?
don't know. It's a weird. I don't know how it works, but also I think that some of our post offices are still down from the hurricane, so it's just takes us a weird path.
Well, I'm just going to be really blunt. Our post office here has sucked before the hurricane and last hurricane and the one before that. So,
Barb, how do you really
I'm
feel
sorry.
about it?
I just had to get it out.
Do you feel better now? Good. that was good. But yeah, so all right. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna definitely try to make it to the nest this weekend.
Awesome.
Melody says she has an awesome mailman. You know who I have? I have an awesome Amazon delivery person. And I have 3 Amazon delivery people that are the same all the time. And I love it. The one girl always comes to my thing. She has, Miss Redenius, I got your package. she's like always hold my package up. I have your package.
Yes, Carol.
No, we're not including our zip code.
Well, I use
Carol,
stamps.com and they add the last 4 digits automatically, so I don't have to do it, and they verify the address before I even print the label. But
do you like stamps.com?
Yeah, I do actually. The only thing I don't like about it is if you send something regular post as opposed to like like next day, you don't get a tracking number. So then you have to call them, and then they send me like an Excel spreadsheet with all the tracking numbers. It's so stupid. I don't know why that is.
Lime, shut up. So I wanted to bring up something because I was kind of blind to one of actually Liz. Liz, you don't mind if I bring up something, do you? Everybody's read your article in the magazine, and I didn't realize at the time that you're just drowning in medical bills. So Barb, can you talk a little bit about what you set up for Liz?
Yeah, Liz and I were talking Sunday, and unbeknownst to me, she told me about it, and I was like, well, and she says, maybe I should do something, like a GoFundMe. She says, but they take so much money. And I'm like, you know what? I said, let me check. Let me see what I can find. And I did find a place that it's Spot Fund, I believe it is. And so I set up a fundraiser for Liz. And It's been great so far. And, I can't think of a more deserving person than you, Liz. Like, you are like the strongest person I know. Like, you never complain. I know there's so many times you're in pain and whatnot. And I'm like, you know what? And I said, can I please do this for you? And she said, yes. And,
Yeah.
we did it, and it slowed down a little bit, of course. But if anyone wants to donate, they can go to my page. I believe, Scarlett, you shared it on Florida Country.
No, I actually I didn't know where the link was, so I'm gonna definitely share that over there.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to get it real quick because I do. And Liz, jump in here
Thank you.
because I could never tell your story in whole in just a few pages, but your cancer started with breast cancer, right?
Yes.
That's how it started. So this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and mudding. I've been doing that mudding for mammograms. So it's really, my mom is a breast cancer survivor. So can you kind of fill us in, like what you have gone through?
Yes, it's stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized through the bones, and it was eating my bones over the hip side. And one of the biggest things that the doctors say, this is one of the biggest surgery they have done with me. They've never done it before because it was huge. And that hip, there was a little line, it was about to break. If I didn't stop what I was doing, that thing was going to break and I was not going to be able to walk anymore. So I was on the last stage of the breast cancer. So what they did was taking care of that, and what they did it, I went through a lot of radiation, and after the radiation, I went through the therapies, a lot of drugs that they have to try it out, which is the hormone stuff. And then all of those are pretty expensive. And now they're trying out a lot of things as well, because it's been 12 years that I have been battling with this monster. And it's trying to take over again because they found a tumor in my pelvis, and they're trying to knock it down with another drug that they considered that those cancer tumor may go down with that other drug.
Uh-huh.
So I went through with people who were kind of like asking for financial advisor, because those bill like about 20 grand each one, like 20,000 each pill, and I need 3
for one pill.
for
$20,000.
what? I was like, seriously? Damn, that's a down payment on my car or something like that.
That's
Shit,
way
that's
more.
a down
That's like,
payment on a house.
So yeah, it's really expensive.
I can't even
and all of
imagine that
those-
one pill is $20,000.
Mhm.
That blows my
I
mind.
don't. It blows my mind too. I was like, wow, really? Here, you can take my black car. What black car? I don't have a freaking.
I don't have any insurance, so I know what
Yeah.
it feels like, and I couldn't even imagine. Like, I know people that have insurance and have gone through stuff like this, and they're buried in debt. So, my apologies from me, because I did not know that you were struggling like that at all. So, Barb, when you told me about it, it broke my heart. And I told Liz today that I was just really sorry that I never, we never really discussed anything like that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to help you too. And if anybody could help you, I'm telling it would be greatly appreciated. Anything helps.
Yeah,
And
and I put in my donation pay, or in the story that I wrote about Liz and whatnot. No donation is too small, because it all adds up in the end. And and Lyme, that's a very good question. Is there any nonprofit she could apply to? I mean, that is you just never know.
The good thing is, and I was telling Liz that I've worked since doing this mudding for mammograms, and also dealing with someone very close to me from cervical cancer. I've met some great organizations through the process, and I'm reaching out to them to just see like what is available. But one thing that I learned, for a woman with no children, for some reason, if you don't have kids, you don't seem to qualify for other stuff. And the ones that you do qualify, you have to give them your arm and your leg.
Yep.
You know, it's like
That's
the red
how it
tape
is.
is so long. But yeah, I'm going to reach out to whoever I can. And if anybody knows of any great organizations, you know, please send Liz's way. And I wanted to, you know, mention that because I know
Well,
that
one
Essie's
thing that I want to say to everybody that has donated, like within a day of me putting up, we did raise, you know, a decent amount of money. And I have to say to everyone that donated to this, thank you so much. Like,
I want to say
it's,
thank you too.
yeah.
It's humble.
well, you
I just
know,
want to say
and
thank you.
Liz, everybody loves you. Like I said, you are such a warrior.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You're our eagle eye for sure. You are the eagle eye. But like you're the, like Barb said, you're one of the most positive people that I know. And I'm so glad that you come into my life, because I'm talking just to sit and bitch and complain about stuff, just to take one look at you. And it's like, no, you don't have a right to bitch and complain. You really don't.
Right,
Life could be
exactly.
a lot worse. And
I'm just so blessed for the little things.
yeah,
I'm always grateful.
And I couldn't imagine being told that I have stage 4 cancer, you know. And anybody that didn't know you would never ever know. I'm telling yeah, you.
Because I look so good from outside, but inside I'm just turning to pieces.
Yeah,
because the pain is unbearable sometimes.
I bet. So I'm talking about, I do appreciate everyone that is helping you, and whatever we can continue to do. And I think that's the good thing about the community that we have, and that we all support each other for sure.
Well,
And
this eco community is so it's you know, even though we're from so many different backgrounds and you know, different places, this is such a tight knit community, like this eagle community, and it's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, for sure. And you are an amazing photographer, Liz. With that keeps calling herself an amateur photographer, and she is not an amateur photographer. That title is out the window. Hey, look at our words. Maybe that's what the horror thing, the spooky thing. Look at our words. They're spooky letters. Do you see that?
Yes, I did notice that.
I'm like, I was wondering what the pumpkin was over there. And when I clicked on it, it said spooky. So I guess that's what spooky is, because I said nothing's happening. So
I would like to thank everybody for that, and everybody that has donated from the bottom of my heart. And thank you, Barb, for that.
Yeah.
Liz, you don't have to thank me. I can't even tell you how happy I am to do that for you.
Look,
I got the little owl.
Show the
See, my buddy has owls. Ooh. Here's the other owl.
That one is cute. I like that one. I am actually an eagle lover, and I'm an eagle lover, but
and of course,
an owl lover.
That's better.
And I'm always very careful when I talk anything about the owl strikes or anything, or the times that I thought was like kind of funny, you know, when the babies. But I am an owl lover, so
I love owls. They're good, but sometimes.
I think I love.
You see something that you don't like it, and then sometimes you see you don't like what the eagles are doing, and so forth. It's nature.
I mean, I love the owls, but I like the eagles a little bit better. So the owls need to like stay over in the west pasture.
Yeah, I don't want them to lose their nest at all.
There's already a nest over there for them.
Yeah, but that one's kind of looking rough too.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, well, Barb, ask the owl, and I bet the owl will disagree with you that this is a really nice condo that he's picked out.
Well, God bless
We'll
you.
see what happens.
Peggy.
It's got perfect for babies. He's walking all around in there like this is all nice and bouncy. You know, I think I would die if the owl like laid down and did an M move, you know, testing out the nest. But he couldn't get back up. He'd be.
God bless you, Peggy.
Yeah,
and
really cute.
I'm glad that you're good now and
Yes.
hopefully in remission.
4 years now. Did you read that, Liz?
No, I did not read it.
Peggy, so she had stage 4 cancer too, but she's all good now. 4 years good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
good.
hearing stories like that. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you this stuff. Oh,
Thank you, Laura.
You're looking sexy with that long black hair, Liz.
I know.
Yeah,
Show
look at
how
that.
long your hair is, Liz. Liz is
It's
going to
pretty
keep
long.
it. Liz is going to keep that. We're going to see her all the
Oh, yeah.
time.
Oh
with her
gosh,
hair.
God bless you, Jane Burke. That's awesome.
23 years. That's what it's about. I'm talking about. I love seeing stuff like that.
I do
because
too.
we're-
Thank you.
in the community, like seeing such positive stories, like how does it make you feel, Liz, when you see stuff like that? These are people that have been in the same boat you are, and 23 years, Judy, 4 years for Peggy. Like it's got to feel good to see that.
It is good. It feels good because you're not alone. A lot of people are having worse, and then they went through a lot of stuff too.
Right.
And when you get to know a lot of people, I met a lot of people with different cancers that you like didn't know that exist. It's pretty amazing.
Right. Well, I love you. I know Barb loves you. I love all of you guys. I love
Yeah,
everybody
thank
out
you.
here too. They're all
Love
having
you.
fun out there on a Halloween. So, but glad everybody came and spent Halloween with us. Does anybody have anything else that they want to go over until?
I will say one thing is eagles and greyhorn owl are really amazing species of raptors. They're wild. There's no good, there's no bad, there's nothing worse or anything. They're just being there, things to do, like they're just trying to survive and carry on their species.
Yeah.
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 So
I'm
they're
cool.
amazing raptors, both of them.
They
And I
are.
love them too.
They are for sure.
And we can learn a thing or two about the owls as well. Whatever it is, we should start seeing what's happening at the nest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it's obviously
Like I said, keep watching.
yeah, I'm like I think it's definitely another interesting season for sure.
Yeah. Love you too,
Yes, it
Debbie.
Bye, Debbie. Love you. Love you guys. I
Love
hope
you,
everybody
Mel. Love
has a
you
good
all.
night. Don't
Thank you
leave,
so
y'all.
much.
Stay in here.